years now. And for the past 2 years, we have been visiting more than 100 universities in Malaysia and promoting our program to them. And we have also tried this program for complimentary and let many students to learn online. And today we have very special package to promote it and offer to the students and also to the public who attend to our webinar today. So next slide, please. Okay. So this is the title of our webinar session today. Before that, I would like to also show you what will be the flow. I would like to share with all of you about where is our financial destiny heading to. Are we heading to rich or poor? And what is the rich man versus poor man financial and cash flow pattern? The cash flow quantum, living budget, cash flow pattern, the rich and poor man behavior and attitude towards money. And I will conclude my session with SMART goals, UPTI, which is a special secret of success, and also some call to action. Next slide. Okay. Today we are here to ask ourselves, what is the difference between the rich man and the poor man? Yes, one of the determining factors are their cash flow and financial pattern. First, let us ask ourselves, where are we heading to? To rich or poor destiny? Of course, everyone wishes to be rich. Where is the direction that leads us to? Rich people and poor people think and act completely different from each other. Next slide. Different ways of seeing the world, of tackling life's challenges, of focusing on achieving their goals, which dealing with fear. Everyone wants to be rich. Let's start our journey to explore how to become a rich man. Next slide. Yes, everyone wants to be rich. And let's focus on the reality and how should we begin. Next slide. Yes, this is the journey. Let us start to explore how to become somebody who is rich and wealthy. And let's focus on the reality. Now, yes, it's now. Next slide. Next slide. Yeah. So you may wonder, now everybody is staying at home and we have to be very pondering about how are we able to think of handling the crisis today. But the current COVID-19 outbreak actually make us to think before we move on. Do we have enough saving to survive for the 3 to 6 months? We have a situation like this. Next slide. Yeah. So we will ask ourselves to be rich, but now we are in the current situations of COVID-19 outbreak. There are a lot of worries and fear. How are we going to begin to be optimistic? Next slide. See, if after 3 and 6 months, if we do not have saving, it will be an empty wallet like this. I believe some of you may worry and start to have some fear if you do not have enough saving. Next slide. Next slide. Yes, do we have enough saving? Do we have any reserve fund? Next slide. If you are a rich man or you have set aside reserve fund and be prepared, you are less worried. But if you are not, you need to take action to seek for government financial assistance available under the Bank Negara Relief Fund. Let's be positive and move on and pray that MCO is successfully controlled for the outbreak of COVID-19. Next slide. Let us now look at the important slide today. The first one talks about income, the cash flow quadrant, which is EPSI. I think some of you may quite familiar with this chart. This is actually being highlighted by Robert Kiyosaki. It talks about 4 ways to produce income. E and S generally has less opportunity to produce multi-source of income. When we say E stand for employee, S stand for self-employed, B stand for business owner, and I stand for investor. For E and S, they are living from the income that they have a job, unless they learn to invest. But the business owner and investor has higher risk, even they have more opportunity to create wealth. Majority people are fall under the category of E and S. Wealthy people are mostly from the category of B and I. I believe everybody clear with this income symbolize that which category we are. But of course, this is not 100%. We have also many achievers which are from the E and also S. They are employee, but if they are corporate leaders and CEO, we still have CEO whom have a very high income. These are the some of the exceptional case. Slide number 18. Next slide. But what makes a person rich and with saving is not how much he earned, is how much he saved. And what he has saved able to help him to multiply through investment. So even you are under E and S, if you know how to multiply your saving by investment, you can also start to build your wealth. And this slide actually showing the 50, 30, 20 budgeting rule. From looking at this slide, we can understand that we need to plan our income. Next slide. But you can see Asian, we have 50, 30, 20 rules normally. But in some of the Western countries, they are practicing 70, 20, and 10. And they have less saving and contribution. And sometimes they put the saving with the debts together. Next slide. Now, next is a very important slide that we talk about 3 financial patterns of poor, middle class, and rich people. In accounting, this is actually a personal balance sheet. If you are from finance and accounting school, I believe you understand that the flow from income to expenses and liabilities and assets. Poor people has limited income and only living by paycheck to paycheck. All of their income go to expenses such as rent, clothes, transport, food, taxes. Middle class people even have higher income and little saving. They have better credit score to apply mortgage and credit cards. However, their net worth are negative, caused by their liabilities. Big portion of their income normally allocated to pay for debts and liabilities. The interesting part is the wealthy people are those that already achieve financial freedom, mostly own many asset class, and all these assets are multiple source of income that continuously generating revenue and income to grow their wealth. Next slide. The rich has 5 strong characters. Yeah, this is a summary of how the flow of the income. And the first one, the poor people will flow their income into expenses. The second category, the middle class, the biggest portion of their income will go to the liabilities, go to settle their house installment, car installment, credit cards, and these will also flow into expenses. And the third category, you can see the income, the multi-source will go to the asset, and the asset will multiply, the value will appreciate, and it goes back to be their income. So this is why their income and revenue actually keep increasing. Next slide. I think we need to go a little bit faster, okay? Yeah, so the rich has 5 strong characters, which is they always believe, plan, finding solution, risk-taking, and they want more. And the poor, actually, the right-hand side, you can see that there are 5 weak characters, which are lack of belief, lack of plan, always giving excuses, waiting for miracles, such as buying lottery, gambling. They like to blame and complain others. One of the US best-selling author has authored a book, Secrets of the Millionaire. Next slide, please. It has actually listed out the 13 special major differences between rich and poor people. This slide is so important that I wish to read it out loud to all of you. So the rich people play the money game to win. But of course, the meaning of money game here doesn't mean the scam. It's actually about the business activities, or it can be investment. So this is actually symbolized as one type of the money game. But it's not the negative meaning of a scam, okay? And the poor people, they play to not lose. That means they do not have the strong determination to win. The rich people are committed to being rich, but the poor people want to be rich. The rich people focus on rewards, but the poor people focus on risk. The rich people focus on what they want. The poor people focus on what they don't want. Rich people admire and associate with other successful and positive people. Poor people envy the rich and successful and associate with negative, unsuccessful people. So you can actually realize sometimes surrounding us, there are a lot of positive or negative influences. So it's your option to choose. The next one. Rich people promote their products, services, and ideas with passion, but the poor people have issues with promotion and struggle with selling. Rich people see a challenge as an opportunity to grow and success. Poor people see a challenge, then they start to run. Rich people do not back away from problems. They do not avoid problems and do not complain about problems. But the poor people try to avoid and get rid of problems. Rich people work hard and expect rewards appropriate to their value, but poor people feel unworthy. So they work hard but feel their rewards are undeserved. Rich people, when given a choice, they choose both. Poor people, when given a choice, they choose either or. Rich people manage their money well. Poor people mismanage their money and avoid the subject of money altogether. Rich people have their money work hard for them, but the poor people work hard for their money. Rich people are willing to act in spite of fear, but poor people let fear stop them and dominate them. Next slide. I believe after reading it, you already have some idea and feeling. Where will you be heading to your destiny? So if you feel that you are more on the other side of the poor people mindset, then it's time you need to adjust yourself. It's the time. Of course, no people want to heading to the destiny of being a poor people. So it's time you to adjust yourself and your mindset. your mental preparation, being a wealthy and rich person. Next slide. Let's listen to the quotes of Warren Buffett. Next slide. Also one of the richest men of the world. Never depend on a single income, but make investment to create a second source. If you buy things that you don't need, soon you will have to sell things you need. Do not save what is left after spending, but spend what is left after saving. Never test the depth of a river with both feet. So Warren Buffett is one of the world's the most renowned investor. So these are some of the investor tips for us to think about it and also to master it. The next one. Next slide. This one I have also shared in my first webinar to ask our audience to count by the count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Can you count how many dollars? Or you are still in puzzle? Right. So the dollars actually symbolize if you have money, resources, opportunities in front of you, without knowledge and planning skill and action, it will just scattered and eventually all will just lost before your eyes. The next slide. How about if it's well organized? Yeah, it's okay. Yes, thank you. I think just now, if with this count of 5, you can actually test our maybe our co-host. You can try to test the 5. Doesn't matter. So actually, there is a media player. You can test 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you can see that it's more organized and easy for you count. Yes, you got the answer right. It's 50. Yeah. Slide number 30. Next slide. The answer is 50. Yes, correct. Next slide. Yeah, the actually 5 seconds already passed, and we already got answer from the crowd. Okay. Yes. Next slide, please. Yeah. So next slide. Do you agree that failing to plan is planning to fail? If we fail to plan, what will be lying ahead of us and during this COVID-19? So the next slide showing a cruel reality. If we are not prepared, we are not able to lead our ways to riches and wealthy, but we are leading ourselves to poverty. Next slide, please. Poverty is cruel in every way, be it rural and urban area. Poverty is everywhere. It is getting worried as what is going to happen to us, our family, our country. Do you know that how many people in the urban area are having negative net worth value? Now let us look at the pain points and the problem. Next slide, please. Our next slide actually shows that Malaysia has reported there is a low financial literacy. 2 out of 3 Malaysians are not financially literate. 65% of Malaysians above 50 are not financially ready to retire, and 40%, 41 Malaysians go bankrupt every day. And alarming figures, 26% of them are below 35 years old. It's our young people of this coming generation. This is what really worried us. And the 5 billion was lost by 1 million Malaysians due to scam. And 16% of the study loan applicants never paid their study loan. And we asked, are they really not affordable to pay? Or is because they do not have the financial literacy skill to settle their debts? Next slide. And we have done survey with 1,000 university students from 20 universities. And we have found out the result. About 70% of them are actually confronting financial stress due to high cost of living, no saving, and lack of financial knowledge. And about 90% of them do not know where to get credible online platform and trusted information and advice. They may Google around, but they do not have the structure contents. So they are quite lost. And almost all of them, 98% to 100%, can only refer to their close friends and family and random online searches, but do not have confidence with the sources. And student loans have a huge default amounted to 39 billion. And not too long ago, we always heard the complaint from PTPTN. They are short of funds to continue, you see, to lend it to the students. This is something also very worrying. But we know that there are more plans coming, and we hope that PTPTN are able to launch their strategy to collect the back debts from students, as well as to collect the investment from the community, so that PTPTN can continue move on and it can bless many of our students. Next slide, slide 34. The knowledge and capacity to make right judgment on money management, we call it financial literacy, financial freedom, and financial goal. Start from here. Next slide. Let's see what is our country financial literacy level in the world ranking. Only 36%. Next slide. Our people only 36% of our people can master financial literacy. What if, from a macro perspective, if our leaders or government also can master financial literacy, obviously it's going to be very miserable, slow development in the country, and a huge nation debt and low progress. Corruption is happening. It would be a financial mess. So we have to change the fate of Malaysia. We have to change the fate of this generation. And we have to elevate financial literacy. Next slide. How to turn your dreams into gold and eventually a reality. How to change the fate of our family, our communities, our society, and our nation head up is through these 5 important steps. SMART, SMART. Be specific. Make sure the goal is clear as written. Be measurable. Be achievable. Be relevant. And be time-bound. And it sounds so simple, but it needs to be practical to everyone, to the community, as well as to the nation. Next slide. But this will forever remain just a dream if we do not set our goals and put it into action. So we need to dream big, set goals, take action. You want to be a rich person, you have to dream it. You have to have the intention. You have to set your goals. You have to take action. Next slide. Yeah. Yes. You may ask yourself, how am I going to begin to put into action? So you have to set your mindset right. This slide actually shows the tree of success, a goal tree. It symbolizes each of us and each of our life. Are we a small tree, a big tree? Or are we a tree that bearing fruits and growing leaves? And our desire is actually the dream seed. Our good attitude is actually a good soil. If you put in action, there is a motive of growing. And we start to absorb water using our root. Then we can have knowledge. The water is the knowledge. And the journey is the trunk and the branches. And finally, we reach our success. The growing leaves, the green, beautiful leaves, and fruits bearing. But every one of us are different species and character and growing background, as symbolized as different seeds. But what are the common habits of successful people in achieving their goals in life? Let's see the next few slides. Next slide. Yeah. So because we are limited by time, I can't go through this very detailed. But in my next coming 2 webinars, I'm going to share more detail to our audience about the Abdi. Abdi is my personal secret. recipe. I actually developed this secret recipe since I was young. I'm a young entrepreneur. I actually have my first bill of gold at the age of 29. I started my personal testimony. Actually, I started an advertising agency at the age of 28. I was lucky during that time. It's actually the crisis of the Asian economic crisis. But since I was actually an advertising agency, I got an opportunity to advertise for a lot of bankers. So sometimes you may see that how come somebody they lost their penny and money in the time of crisis, but somebody they can grab the opportunity and they become uh, the uh, the person that actually able to create their wealth during the time of crisis. So it's the matter of whether you prepare yourself. Okay. So Abdi is actually the journey of understand, planning, direction, execution, evaluation. But when you speak it out just in 5 words, but you act it out, is actually a very, very committed action. If you really want to be somebody to create values and to create wealth for yourself, to create value for the society, and this is the action you need to take. And there are many details and complicating steps, but I summarize into 5 words: understand, planning, direction, execution, and evaluation. Next slide. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to call for action. We should not only dream big, but set goals and take action. Go and acquire knowledge that needed to pursue your goals and elevate your financial literacy. Join the community that can groom you and mentor you. But last but not least, help more people to change their life by sharing to more people about the importance of financial literacy. Next slide. I believe that most of you know this great man, Nelson Mandela. One of his most powerful speeches that brings huge impact to the world is regarding education. Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Next slide. Yes. You Learn Money here is an initiative to elevate financial literacy for Malaysian through education. It strongly supports the government national financial literacy strategy 2019-2023. We are committed to help and implement the national strategy by financial education and collaborate with Financial Education Network. Next slide. And this is our vision and mission, is to become the Southeast Asia #1 online financial education platform, and also to elevate financial literacy. Next slide. I would like to show you some of the You Learn Money slide. This is the endorsement from the Jabatan Pendidikan Tinggi of Ministry of Education Higher Learning. And next slide. We have a signing MOU with one of the university. This is the time in November 2018. We have this launching event at MMU. And next slide, we have our official launching at Uni KL. Yeah. And next slide, we also launched our roadshow at universities. We have so far have visited more than 10 universities and doing roadshow around. And since the year 2016, we have actually visiting the university until today. The roadshows has been accumulated to almost 30 roadshows. And we work together with AKBK, PTPTN, and some of the financial institutions. And next slide. And yeah. And next slide. Yeah, this is our promotion poster. Okay, next slide. So yeah, this is the program that I would like to encourage all of you to participate. And later on, my colleague Nadra is going to share with you about more about Ulearn Money, the very pack today. And next slide is this slide is showing about my life. Just now I mentioned at the beginning, I'm the founding chairman of My Life. My Life stands for Malaysia Literacy in Financial Education. And we are being invited as collaborator of Bank Negara Malaysia under National Financial Literacy Strategy. And we believe financial literacy for all. We try to foster clear collaboration and commitment between the financial related government bodies, professional associations, education institutions, and financial institutions. Next slide. And we would like to invite you to join us as member today. Next slide. Yeah. Next slide. So please join our website. Our website is www.mylifeassociations.org. I think there's a mistake. It's not .com, it's .org. So when you visit our website, we will invite you to join us. So if you are students or you are a person who are in the field of education, we want to invite you as our associate member. And those who are working, I would like to invite you as our ordinary member. Next slide. Yeah, so last, almost come to the end of my session today. I wish all of you all the best to pursue your dream in life, to be rich, abundant, and fulfilling. So let's play our part, especially for our young people. You are the leaders of tomorrow. Next slide. Yes, you are the leaders of tomorrow. That's the end of my session. So thank you so much. And the last line is actually my contact. If you wish to contact me or you have any inquiries, you can also note it down. Okay. You can email to me if you want to inquire more about what I have shared just now. Okay. If it's anything unclear, you are welcome.